Rather than eating a family-size bag of Doritos in 20 minutes, what are some healthy snack alternatives that can be consumed in large amounts? Add Taj into fruits to get your salty fix. Plain popcorn. A cup of air-popped popcorn only has 31 calories and high in fiber. Studies have found that popcorn will fill you up more than other popular snacks such as potato chips. It is also high volume, having pretty much the same nutritional value as a popcorn kernel. It's also delicious. Edit. Obviously you can throw some salt or spices on there. I was just pointing out how healthy popcorn is at its core. Probably celery or cucumber. You might be able to get away with watermelon as well. I once went through 3.5 watermelons a week. Watermelon is great. Edit. I'm going to buy a watermelon now. Roasted chickpeas / garbanzo beans. It's so easy. I never thought it would be, but I tried it last week and it's literally just preheat oven to 375 F, 190 C. Drain can or two of chickpeas. Pour out onto a pan. Pat dry with towel, or don't. It doesn't matter too much. Throw them in the oven for 30 minutes. You'll want to take them out every 10 minutes or so to move them around a bit. Remove from oven and pour into bowl. Toss with a spoon of vegetable oil, salt, thyme, and a good spoonful of chili powder. Pop it back into the oven another 10 to 15 minutes. I'm definitely going the full 15 minutes the next time I make these, because holy hell they taste so good when they are just perfectly crispy. It's like popcorn, but nuts, but they are chickpeas, but they are spiced up, but they are magic. Edit. It has been pointed out that, while these are a healthier alternative, they are still calorie dense. I think they are relatively filling though. Snap peas. I tend to eat roasted dry seaweed packs. Only like 25 calories a pack, and not that much sodium, if you get good ones. Edit. Since this blew up, many people have been asking about specific brands. The one I get is a Korean brand called Jimmy Organic. I personally like the sea salt, 25 calories a pack and only 65 milligrams of sodium. Just be careful with consuming large amounts due to iodine. I used to go for a family size bag of salt en vinegar. Shred it without realizing until last bits. Switched out for jars or pickles. Worked like a charm. It solved that crispy sour tangy craving and zapped calories. I'm down at least 40 pounds since I swapped to pickles a few years back. Edit. Thank you everyone. I was not expecting my most upvoted content to be regarding my love for pickles. First, blood pressure topic. Yes, I have high blood pressure. Long time. I've been taking medication for many years for it. My blood pressure has actually been better in the past few years since the switch, but I do know and understand the consequences of salt. I hardly ever use salt with anything else really. My massive weight actually came as a result of medications over a decade ago. Had been constantly battling to lose the weight, and in recent years actually kind of gave up. And that's when the weight started coming off. I drink a minimum of a gallon of water a day, but usually twice that. Most of my diet it's liquid, because I'm extremely thirsty person. Yes, I know, that a warning for diabetes. Doc keeps looking but I'm safe. Oddly enough, the weight started to finally come off when I got on a regular regimen of medical marijuana. I think it rebooted my metabolism. As for the pickle enthusiasts and pickle lovers, my grocery store favorite is zesty dill. Every year my mother makes usually a solid 20 dozen jars of pickles, and I claim about half of them. A lot of the ones I claim, I add pepper flakes and some garlic. I usually eat one jar in one sitting, and try to set my maximum at 2 jars a week for staying sodium conscious. I try to only get potato chips, as reso of these choices, when it's a special occasion with guests. Thanks everyone. I know Rick would be proud. AskReddit. Thank you kind stranger so much for my first silver, which is my first of any badge here. I truly appreciate it. The good bean baked chickpeas with sea salt. Pineapple is surprisingly low calorie for sweetness. Cutie oranges. They're like 90 calories a piece and also still orange. Deleted. Grapes. Air popped popcorn. Edamame. Delicious and you'll be full before you overeat. Grapes. I take them all off the stems When I buy a bunch and put them in a bowl in the fridge, I just take the bowl out and munch on those when I want to snack on something mindlessly. Also maybe not as healthy as you would like, but way better than Doritos' tortilla chips and guacamole. Better if you get a baked variety, but I just do regular chips. The guacamole fills you up pretty quick, so you don't really eat as many chips anyways. Fruit is where it's at. Was bored so did some math. One serving of Doritos is 1 ounce, 17 ounces in a family size bag. Just in terms of calories that's 140 calories per serving, 17 servings, so 2380 calories, which is about 2 entire watermelons, or about 15 pounds of strawberries. Edit, as people have said in the comments below, fruits can have a lot of sugar. IDK about healthy, but a good snack choice in my opinion is shelled sunflower seeds. Yes, there's a ton of sodium, but it takes forever to shell and eat an entire bag of them, so if you're a boredom eater like me, they're great to have around, just because of the fact that you're barely even eating anything at all, plus you could get a low sodium bag I suppose. Semicolon. Edit, since the posts you want to blow up never do, and the ones you leave in passing, get 3k plus upvotes. Please don't eat the shells, they don't digest properly, and can cause constipation at best, or they can cut up your esophagus and digestive tract at worst, if you don't chew them well enough. I'd go for sliced red and orange peppers. Crunchy, refreshing, and hey, a tiny bit of ranch to go with it can't be too terrible. Tiny though, that shit is like 80 calories at EBSP. Frozen grapes. They're like little slushy bites. Edit, thank you for the gold, stranger. Edit 2, and the silver, friend. I don't have a suggestion, but I feel personally attacked by how accurate this request is.